Hi, Internet. Welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel. It is Thin Lizzy Thursday, and this week, boom, it is the audience vote, and we are doing, as voted by you, beautiful people, we are doing we are doing Phil Lynott's 19. So originally, this was going to be a Grand Slam song, ended up being released as a Phil single. The Grand Slam band that is out there now later recorded a version of the song, but we are doing the Phil Lynott single version because that feels like the most canonical. It did get officially released, had a music video. I believe we are doing the extended version because the music video version is like 3 minutes. This is 5 minutes 30 seconds. And before we get into it, make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon that helps with the algorithm. And if you enjoy this, please share this on the Thin Lizzy Facebook groups and annoy the people there with these videos. Um, yeah, so the song, I definitely dig it. It's a song that I've enjoyed for many, many years, and I'm excited to dissect it with you guys today. So yeah, let's dive into 19 by Phil Lynott. All right, so we're about a minute 15 into the song, and it's off to a great start. So what you've got is a really nasty, aggressive, classic Phil Lynott riff. Just the rhythm of the riff, you can tell that this is something that Phil, probably wrote on the bass and then thought, oh yeah, this could be played really awesome on the guitar. Like it has that classic Phil Lynott rhythm to it. It just oozes his songwriting. Um, a lot of his solo work tends to be a little bit more mellow and not as heavy as Thin Lizzy, and so it's nice to hear him have like a more aggressive track in his solo repertoire. Although it feels like a Thin Lizzy song essentially, which is why we're covering on Thin Lizzy Thursday. I do love. I'm not watching the video, but the music video is pretty cool. He's like in a desert and like with a motorcycle gang, and I do love the motorcycle sound effects in the song. Motorcycles, very rock and roll, very cool. So that's all awesome. And then lyrically, it's just swagger is what you get. You want it rough, you got it rough. You want it tough, I'm tough. You want it mean, I'm mean. I'm bad, 19. Just like it's cool. It's simple. It's basically just like it's a 19-year-old like angsty teenager on the motorcycle, uh, you know, tough guy, rough around the edges. I mean, it's a character piece, and it builds that atmosphere so well. I feel like it's kind of there's not really much of a point in going into the lyrics because that's pretty much like that's most of the lyrics. It's like you want to dance, no chance. You want to go slow. You want to lean, mean machine. I'm bad, 19. And you want to go run and hide. Sometimes you slip away. You want to go run and hide. Why know you know? Why know that you know that I know? And it's essentially that over and over again. So it's not necessarily deep lyrically, but it's very cool lyrically, and that's what this piece is all about. It's about exuding cool, and I think it pretty much succeeds. So let's get back to it. Okay, so before we get into this next section here, so one of the things I wanted to comment on is that the drums for this track, and I don't know the specifics of who all is on the track. I should probably look that up. Phil Lynott 19. Is it on the Wikipedia? That'd be nice. Nope. Okay. Well, all right. So I do find it interesting that it sounds like this song has electronic drums, and it's definitely weird with heavier music, especially in this era, because this sounds like a basically just like a standard hard rock song, you know, late '70s, early '80s kind of vibe, classic Thin Lizzy kind of vibe, but the electronic drums are more of a staple of Phil's solo music, and obviously with Thin Lizzy the band, there's just a live drummer, and so I don't know if this is a drum machine or if it is electronic drums, like played by a drummer on an electronic kit. But it definitely sounds very. It's I think it's the one part that's like a little bit weird musically, and just like it is something that I notice every time. Just like, I would have preferred a more traditional drum sound on this. Like, don't get me wrong, it gives it a unique flavor in the grand catalog of things that he's done, but it does feel like something is missing in that respect in terms of the drum production. And I believe this is where we get into the extended part. Apologies for not having the lyrics for like the vamps and stuff, but no one has uploaded it onto the internet, at least upon the quick search. So around 3 minutes in is when the song like probably proper ends, fade out for the music video. But this is the extended version, and so let's see where the extended version goes. We're about 3 minute 45 seconds in.
Now where do you come off, giving me the jive about the jungle that we live in hard to survive? Where do you come off, son of a bitch, trying to make money, hit it, without a hitch? Oh yeah. Well, I've been to Yokohama, I've been fighting in the war. Been walking on the thing, on with you on my car. Same thing every day, you get up and you go to school. See the boy, a jack of all and 19. Oh yeah, 19.
All right, so there we go. 19 by Phil Lynott. That was definitely a very interesting, very 80s instrumental section, and not necessarily like an 80s rock, more like yeah. I'm actually gonna go back to that for just a hair. Yeah, that's very just like you got like the weird synth sounds, the electronic drums. Like you wouldn't guess if you just heard this in isolation. Like you wouldn't guess like, oh yeah, obviously that's the front man from Thin Lizzy. I mean, that is so it is nice that he is stretching musically. I don't know if it fits with I think the song, and I think the song is maybe better suited as like a straight hard rocker without the more eccentric flourishes. However, it doesn't completely like derail the song. Like it doesn't make it a train wreck. It's just like it's enjoyable to listen to, and it's distinct. But I don't know if it's necessarily the best choice for the material. But it doesn't hurt it as much as you might think. Something like this would hurt a song like this. Like it actually like it's doing its own thing, and I gotta respect that. Um, and it ultimately doesn't hurt the song, but it is distinct and is a little bit weird. But you know what? I do like it. So yeah. Um, you know what? No real complaints with this one. It's a cool rocker. Only complaint is that people haven't uploaded the lyrics on the websites. So now comes the part where we rank it. Okay, let's see. You know what? I might be ranking this criminally low for some people, but I'm gonna put it a solid A rank. And mainly because I just look at the songs that are above it. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I think Fighter Fall is better, and I do think Soldier of Fortune is better, but I do think it's better than Angel of Death. So I'm like, I'm gonna put it there. That's how rankings work. I put it above the songs I think it's better than, and below the songs I don't think it's as good as. That is how the rankings work. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next week is the random song chosen by the computer. I have no idea what it is. Hopefully it's a good one. And thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around next week and make sure you're subscribed so that you never miss the poll and that you get to vote on the next audience vote. All right, have a good one. Bye, everyone.